How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, back again with another awesome Bowser's Fury video for Super Mario 3D World. Now, today's video is showcasing the secret final boss of the game, and we're going to take it a step further and show you guys both endings if you beat the game 100%, which is the secret ending, and we'll show you the normal ending side-by-side comparison so you guys don't miss a single thing about Bowser's Fury. So now, speaking of not missing a single thing about Bowser's Fury, make sure that you guys are all subscribed because we're going to continue playing through Super Mario 3D World very, very soon. And if you haven't already taken a look at the main channel page over here, there's tons of content. So our playlist right up above that way shows the 100% walkthrough of Bowser's Fury. We spent about 6 hours on a live stream and we got every single one of the shines. So there's chapters on there, you can easily navigate the video. And likewise, we have our entire full walkthrough of Super Mario 3D World that will help you navigate and get every single green star and stamp within the game. So without further ado, let's jump into the final boss battle and I'll give you guys a rundown of what exactly is happening on screen. Okay, so if you haven't already seen the original Giga Cat Mario against the Fury Bowser battle, it's going to be a relatively easy one based off of how many cat shines you've collected throughout the game. Now you can see that his health bar is at about half health over here. That's simply because I was continuously capturing and finding all the different types of cat shines. And every time you do get one, it whittles away at his health. So that's exactly what happens in the normal boss fight, and you'll notice that he has the red hair. Now, let's take a look at the secret final boss. Now, this is going to be a full health Fury Bowser with silver hair, and my goodness, does he look awesome. Now, you can see that he does his same attacks as the normal Bowser, but he does them a lot faster. Now, the spikes that do come out of his back, they kind of look like pillars over here. You can easily use those to knock him on his back and deliver many, many hits to him. So that's exactly what I like to do over here. Now, getting used to Mario's throw mechanics when he's gigantic like this is a little bit harder, so keep that in mind as you're playing along with. Now, every time he jumps up and he does his little spiky shell attack, it's going to create shockwaves, so make sure that you're running out of the way and then jumping over said shockwaves. Once he's done doing that, you'll be then able to ground pound on his underbelly and deliver some damage. Now, if you ever get hit, you can easily retreat to any of the Giga Bells and pick that up and become Cat Mario one more time. It's not necessary by any means, but it totally helps out with damage mitigation. So you'll notice that over here, he does indeed throw the spiked pillars over, and whenever he does this little fireball attack, there's a bomb that you can also parry back at him, which does knock him to his shell. So you notice that I knocked him twice with that one. I knocked him with the pillar, and I knocked him with the spike ball. So very fun. He's right around half health right now. He's going to do the exact same patterns. It's honestly not that hard of a boss battle over here as long as you know what you're doing. And he'll be able to jump all the way across, grab one of his pillars, launch it at him, and that should easily knock him straight onto his back. Now, if you're not really sure of how to go about throwing the pillars or those spikes back at him, you can honestly hold it and then walk up to him if you can get close enough. Now, one of the other things that you can know about this is that Cat Mario does have the ability to scratch the Fury Bowser and deal a little bit of damage. Now, although the scratching mechanic looks like Bowser's blocking it and shielding, it's actually taking some damage away, so don't be too deterred about that. So you'll notice over here that I did miss the shot with the pillar spike, but he was doing the bomb little attack, so I was able to parry some of those with the cat scratch. So very simple. Now he only has a couple hits left over here. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to watch out for his little shockwaves, pretty much jumping all over him, or not. But you'll notice that the shockwaves do indeed break his previous pillars. So this is going to be super easy. Just jump on top of Bowser. We're going to do a big stomp, and then we really only have a couple more hits left. Now, I'm going to be on the search for any other kind of Giga Bells that's in the area. Again, I don't want to lose another hit. I don't want to die in this little boss fight over here. So feel free to retreat, and then you'll notice that as you're retreating, he'll be throwing his spikes wherever you're at. Now, when he's rolling around like that, you can easily scratch his belly if you aim for the side, but it's honestly not worth it if you can just attack him with one of the spikes. So right over here, you'll notice that I did pounce on him. He has one little HP left, so I'm just going to run up to him, and I'm going to give him a quick scratch so we don't have to waste any more time. So as soon as you do that, you'll notice that the HP does drain down. That is going to be it for him. So super simple. Now we just kind of wait and see exactly what goes on with Bowser. Now he's like regurgitating all that magical ink or whatever, and he goes back to normal, right? I don't know. Let's see. All right, there he is. King Koopa himself coming out of the water. He seems pretty upset, but there's still something wrong with him, right? Like, he doesn't have any pupils. I don't know what's going on, but this is the Bowser that we know. So he somehow is able to yell in the air and get all 3 of the Giga Cat Bells and pretty much put them in some sort of, I don't know, sphere, protective thing. I don't see why he doesn't just, like, use them, right? And get, like, a 3 times as big Meowser? Like, I don't really understand the thought process, but anyway, so now we're forced to do this kind of battle before. Now, if you've played through the original boss battle, the final boss battle of the game, you'll notice that it's going to be a smooth sailing battle where you rarely get hit by anything. But this is going to be way different because he throws his spikes and he does his fire attacks in very, very quick succession. Now, if you guys have been playing through Bowser's Fury, you guys know that you can carry up to 5 of each of the power-ups. And every time you lose one of the power-ups, you're going to go back to Super Mario, and then if you get hit again, you're going to go back to regular Small Mario. So you can get 2 hits per one of these power-ups, minus the mushroom. So it's pretty good. You can easily just dive through by pressing the dive button with Plessy, and you could dodge some of those spikes if you really wanted to. But what we're doing here is we're working on dodging through everything and surfacing in order to go up these ramps and then do the jumps and hit these little bell things on top of Bowser to knock him on his back. Now, the main difference between doing this battle and the original battle, which is obviously the normal ending versus the secret ending, and the normal boss versus the secret boss, is that he's got a lot more stamina, and he fires his attacks way faster. So you're going to have to be really on top of your game with managing your power-ups in case you get hit, or simply diving and surfacing as best as you can. You'll notice over here that I am absolutely getting destroyed by this guy, but that's okay, because we have tons of power-ups in order to do it. So you'll notice that right now in the normal version of the game, that would be the last hit that you do right over in this area. But now you can see that we're going to keep on flying through the waters of Lake Lapcat in order to deal even more damage to Bowser. And it makes his boss battle even more exciting because it's more difficult. So yeah, I like this boss battle a lot. I like it because there's actually 2 different depths of difficulty for it. You know, right when you beat the game. I was really hoping that this version of Bowser would actually look different, but it just looks the same, and it has just a little bit different attack pattern. So anyway, so this is going to be 1 lap around here. We're going to dive through here. We're going to do the exact same thing, boosting up as best as you can. Diving through. If you get hit, whatever, you can recover. I've got a couple cat bells floating around, so easy peasy. And we're just going to rinse and repeat. So anyway, diving through. Now the thing about Plessy is that you can hold forward or hold up on the control stick. And by holding up on the control stick, you're going to make Plessy move a lot quicker. Now you can hold down on the control stick in order to do that. And by holding down on the control stick, you should be able to slow down Plessy in a way that you can easily dodge through any of these little pillars out here. Or you can even jump just like I did right over that way. So anyway, I would recommend mixing through jumps, mixing through dives, and just going from there. Maybe alternating a little bit of jump versus dive. So yeah, you should be all set. Anyway, jumping through over here, they're going to be 1 more hit, and then I believe we have 1 more. So it's a little bit lengthy of a boss battle. But once we're done jumping through there, do a little dive, and this should be the finale hit. Boom! Okay, so now we can see over here, we did a split screen. I've got the normal ending on the left-hand side, and I've got the secret ending where you collected all 100 of the cat shines on the right-hand side. So I'm going to let you guys watch this, and we're going to definitely take a look at the ending credits and see exactly what the difference is. Okay, well, that was the ending. Pretty much identical. And now it's going to cut to the end screen credits. Now, if you guys have paid attention through all these little cards over here, this pretty much tells the story of what Bowser Jr. did to his dad in order to make him so upset with Fury. So, a little bit of backstory over there. But nonetheless, you guys can take a look at that. And then stick around to the very end of the credit scroll where we're going to actually see a slight difference in the two endings. All right, and here we go. After the credits are done, we now have two different endings. The normal ending has a black screen over here, and the secret ending has a little scribble of a cat, and that's really it. So, anyway, guys, what did you think? Pretty awesome, huh? The endings were alright. One of the other cool things that you could do, in case you guys didn't see my 100% completion rewards video, is once you have done the 100 shines, the 100 cat shines within the game, you'll then be able to go into the game one more time, and you're going to get two different things. The first thing that you're going to get is if you have a cat bell, like so. You can put it on, and you'll be able to see that you are indeed a Cat Mario. So this is the Giga Mario. Open your eyes, dude. Dude, seriously? Anyway, you can see that he's the regular Cat Mario, and he has like the Super Saiyan haircut, and this is awesome. So he changes up his mechanics pretty well. Now, likewise, Bowser Jr. is also going to be a little bit different. He's got little whiskers. Even his little clown car has whiskers. That's not something that you got before. So a little bit different aesthetics for the different characters if you want to go around and explore the entire area. They don't do anything special. They're not invincible. They don't jump higher. They don't climb faster. They don't do anything. So there's nothing super about them. It's really just new aesthetics, new models for these two characters. Now, you also may be wondering what else is going on in the world of Super Mario 3D World, and I'm here to tell you that absolutely nothing happened. So this is going to be a carbon copy game. They did not copy any of the models of the like Giga Cat Mario version, the baby version of him. You're not going to get that in this game, even though you've beaten Bowser's Fury. It's an unfortunate oversight, and I would have really loved to have seen what Luigi might look like that, or Rosalina, or Peach, or Toad. Like, I would love to see them with like the little hair flares. I think that would have been awesome, but it's not in the cards. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the entirety of the final boss, the secret final boss, and both of the endings side by side. Now, for a game that took me about 6 hours to 100%, I'm very curious of what you guys think of that. Is that enough content for extra add-on for a port of a game that came out 7 years ago? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's keep the discussion going. What did you enjoy most about it? Also, let me know in the comments. And if you guys didn't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. It only takes one click, so do that. All right, that's it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.